Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It is Wednesday, April 8th, 2026. And here we are. Here we are. You know, apart from what we're thinking and believing, or telling ourselves, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I can't do this, how is there a way? Everything is okay. This moment, as it is okay. There is an aliveness found in this moment when I quiet the mind, the dead noise of the mind, and awaken to the aliveness of this moment. Right now, I can hear birds chirping outside. I'll be honest, I'm exhausted. I slept for maybe 2 hours last night with our infant up all night. Part of that's I can take responsibility for, and that's what we're going to go into the message today. But part of that also is just circumstances. You're not always going to feel great. There's going to be days where you feel a little more tired. But as I sit here on this chair, I have such gratitude for the chair that holds me. I have such gratitude for you guys and showing up to share as we navigate life together, because we're all one. I am grateful for the ability to eat and the fact that I have clean water to drink. I am able to allow and accept this moment as it is. And with the quieting of the mind, I'm able to notice the sounds of the birds chirping, because the chirping of my mind has quieted. How beautiful is that? I'm able to hear the sound of the heater running or the air conditioner running. I'm able to hear the rumbling right now of my stomach rumbling as it digests a nutrition bar that I just ate. I'm able to feel the sensations in my body apart from the mental noise. Good morning, Tamisha. Welcome in. The mental noise of our body, the mental noise of our mind telling ourselves that we're exhausted. And maybe you are exhausted like me today. But when we sit here and tell ourselves, I'm so tired, does that really help anything? Does that really help anybody? And is complaining even doing any good? What is the point of complaining? I'm not talking about delusion and ignoring your needs. It's about giving yourself grace and space, of course. But it's about asking yourself, what can I be grateful for in this moment, even tired? What can I be grateful for in this moment, even though I'm stressed and it feels like it's all being blown to smithereens? Whoever smithereens is. Where is smithereens? Allowing the mental chatter of the noise of your mind to quiet so you can listen to a bird chirp, so you can listen to a sound or a gentle breeze, the aliveness of this moment. Welcome in, love. The aliveness of this moment as it is the screaming kids, as it is the exhausted body, as it is the overwhelm or frustration or whatever color of emotion you're experiencing at this moment. Breathe. Bring awareness to your breath. We're breathing all day long, How often do you notice that you're even breathing? How often do you notice that without any effort, your lungs are working on your behalf all day long? Your heart is pumping all day long. Do you think it asks, well, you don't even thank me. Are you even grateful for me? The chair that you sit on, or the car that you're driving, or the floor that you're on right now, do you think it asks, like, you're not even thanking me for allowing me to hold you right now? Sometimes we bypass the gratitude that can be found in simply thanking the chair for holding you up right now. Simply thanking the cell phone device that allows us to be connected all over the world. Simply noticing the ability to talk. I was at the gym this morning, and one of my friends came up to me and he said, "You look tired today." I said, I am. Most of the days I'm amazing. Today I'm tired, but guess what? I'm still showing up. I'll show up tired, and if I just walk in and do 1 rep, smile at 3 people, and take a deep breath, that's a good day for me. So often we think we have to kill ourselves. City Co, welcome in. So often we think we have to kill ourselves to count anything worthwhile. But why don't we celebrate the small wins today? Why don't we celebrate the small things that we can do today? And as I continue in on this story, my friend walked up to me and I said, I'm tired. I'm on a couple hours of sleep right now. And he said, I'm with you. He said, my mom fell. She's got dementia. Welcome in, Amose. He said, my mom fell. She's got dementia. She broke 6 bones. I've been in the ER for the past 3 nights. Welcome in, Haley. I've been in the ER 3 nights. I haven't slept. And I looked at him and I said, wow, you're here too. I see you. See, the reality is everybody's fighting a battle that we know nothing about. And I'm not you, and you're not me. But one thing that we can agree on is that suffering and struggle is part of this journey. And that is okay. It's hard some days. You're exhausted some days. It feels like there is no way. But God will give us that strength. He will give us that strength to get through that day, to get through that thing. And when we thank Him for waking us up today, even tired, shoot, whoa, that changes the whole entire experience. Thank you, God, for giving Zion another day. Thank you, God, for giving City Co, Amose, Love, Haley, another day. Another day to mama and mother and love massively the people around us, including ourselves. And so ask yourself today, mamas, what do I need today? So easy, it's easy for us to give grace and space to our kids and all of those around us. But I invite you to ask yourself today, what do I need? What will fill my cup? What is something I can tell myself in the hard times, the hard moments that will come to get through it? Number 1, start with gratitude. This is so simple, but it's common sense and it's not common practice, because when we get into the rut of our mind, it's almost impossible to be grateful, to be thankful, to be appreciative for what we do have and what is working. Appreciation appreciates. Write that one down. Appreciation appreciates. What does that mean? That means that if you can find 1 thing to be grateful for, mamas, you can find 2 things. And if you can find 2 things to be grateful for, you can find 3 things. And if you can find 3 things to be grateful for, you can find 4. On and on. And now your mind is in a new, expansive, welcome in Sam, welcome in Lisa. We're talking about navigating tired days. Now your mind's in a more expansive, open place to find the solutions to your current problems. Now your mind's in a place to have sound conversations, even though you're tired. But instead of saying, ugh, this is so crappy, you can say, wow, what am I grateful for? And then pour into somebody else, help somebody else out. I'm on 2.5 hours of sleep right now. If I was in the gym this morning exhausted like I was, thinking, oh, this sucks, blah, 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 how would I be able to help my friend Greg, who was going through it too? How would I be able to show up on here? You guys give me massive reason to be here because I'm in service to somebody other than myself. And when we tap into that, that's when we're able to take care of our kids on another level. That's when we're able to smile at a stranger walking by and genuinely connect with them because we're out of ourself. We're out of our problems in our heads. Now let's talk about solving the problems. Welcome in, Bethany. We all have problems, circumstances, challenges in life. Now, some of these are self-imposed and some of these are outside of our control. What is in your control and what is outside of your control is within your reason if you take a look. Your current problems that you're thinking about right now are first of all in your head. And how do you know this? Because if you weren't thinking about them, there is no problem. I just dozed off before this call for 10 minutes and there were no problems. I woke up and then I felt tired again. Okay? So it's in your head. Realize that. Number 2, welcome in, Momo. Number 2, when you're tired and exhausted and you pull back to say, where can I be my own hero here? Where can I be my own cheerleader here? Where can I take a look at things that are in my control here and take a greater responsibility for? Where can I speak my need better? Where can I plan better and create systems around the things that are stressing me out? Where can I collectively and clearly analyze what's going on and find solutions that are proactive? Staying stuck in a negative place mentally is not proactive, and actually you're causing yourself a disservice, and I get it. Thought patterns and unconscious habitual thinking is a thing, but I'm encouraging you, mamas, to observe your thoughts from a higher vantage point. Listen to your thoughts that are going on right now. Listen to your thoughts that are going on throughout a day. Observe them like a watcher, and if it's something that isn't productive, kick it out. You don't have time for it. You don't have time for negativity. You don't have energy for negativity. Quite frankly, God's got such a beautiful plan for your life. You don't have time to waste on anything other than gratitude and proactive solutions and forward momentum towards the things that you want to create and the way you want to give and the way you want to live and the way you want to feel in this precious life. Okay? So be your own encourager. Be your own hero. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to save me. God is there. He's our savior. But another human can't do it because it's like God is the strength, right? We can help ourselves, but people will always let us down. People will always, do what they do. Why? Because they're human. Why? Because we're humans living a human experience. I'm not perfect either. Don't get it twisted. I come on here and I give you guys encouraging messages, and I talk about grounding techniques, but don't think I'm perfect. I slip up and snap here and there, just like all of us. But I'm aware, at least, not unconscious. I bring conscious awareness to, whoa, what did I just say? Like, what did I just do? Like, who do I, like, what? Like, I'm snapping at my mom? Like, she's over here trying to help me? And I'm snapping at her? What? Something's off. Something's off. Appreciate those in your life wanting to help. Appreciate those in your life that send you a text message asking how you're doing. Appreciate those in life that call you to just say, hey, I love you. But when we're stuck in our head, we're dead. We're dead to the aliveness of the moment. We're dead to the people around us, because when we're negative and when we're in a bad place, how can you help other people? You can't. I mean, how can you fully give to your kids? You can't. You can only give from a place that you have. You can't give from a place without. And I get it. Life's hard. And I get it. I lost my dad to stage 4 brain cancer, and I was his caregiver. And I remember waking up after a long night of caring for him and just feeling so defeated and so tired and so hopeless and angry at God that he gave my dad brain cancer. And I was so close to my dad, and I don't know if you guys have lost anyone super close to you, but watching a loved one die or having somebody die, you know, it changes you. And in that moment, I told myself I have a choice. Like, I'm getting a little emotional. I'm telling you guys this. It's like, I can either be grateful for the fact that I had a dad, and yes, he's dying and he's now gone, and I can be bitter, or I can make me better. And I decided that I would be better through it. Number 1, by showing love to others, showing love to myself, being grateful for the ability to be alive, compassion for people when I see them walking slowly down the street, not knowing what ailment they might have. But so often we're in the rush and we have this attitude of, get out of my way. I'm going somewhere. It's like, wow, do you know the struggles of the people that are around us? The guy at the gym this morning where his mom is dying from dementia, and somehow he still made it to the gym after being in the ICU. Okay. I had no idea. But when we tap into what we have and what God's given us, he gives us more. And I believe mamas, I believe Mose, I believe Momo, I believe Sam. He created you on purpose for a purpose. And our job day by day is to acknowledge that, appreciate that, and handle it with a sense of duty and honor. To handle it with a sense of faith and not fear. To handle it in an element of getting discomfort, living in discomfort instead of comfort. To ask him for creative solutions and clarity as we proactively move forward through the challenges that we are experiencing. This could be financial. This could be energy problems, meaning you are spread so thin, you are at capacity and beyond, and you don't know how you're even going to get through the day, let alone the next step. Ask him for strength. You're going to get through this. You're not alone. We're all here together. I'm with you. Okay? Proactive action. It's hard. But that's why I always say, in the midst of the chaos and the overwhelm and frustration, or maybe you're triggered. It's normal to be triggered. Maybe in a time span of a day you get triggered, 3, 4, 5 times a day. Notice without reactivity, create a pause between the stimulus and the response. If you notice that you're triggered, bring awareness to that trigger. This could be something somebody says. Honestly, this could be me talking to you right now. You might be triggered right now. I don't know. It could be somebody cut you off in traffic. It could be you got an email or a text message that you weren't experiencing. Notice this, mamas, the reaction that you're having to that stimulus. Nobody should be able to make you feel bad. No action outside of yourself should affect the way that you feel, but I get it, we're human, and sometimes it does. That is where the pause comes in. Stimulus comes in, pause, respond. Now, what happens in the pause? We talk about this, and I'm going to keep talking about this because it's the one thing that's consistent as long as we're living here and as long as we're breathing. And that's the hint right there. Breathing, breath, breathing. We are being breathed. We are being breathed. And so that breath allows us to reconnect into the moment, beyond thought, beyond problems, to notice within our bodies the aliveness that is here, accepting what is this moment as it is, The past is done. The future has not come. All we have is now, this moment. And if we lived each day moment by moment through connection to our breath, awareness of our breath, whew, that'll transform your entire experience of this day, I promise you. I promise you. So, as we close out this session today, I encourage us wherever we are, if you could be driving, sitting, standing, wherever you are, wiggle your toes on the ground, wiggle your fingers, feel the aliveness within your body as we take a deep breath together and exhale, and maybe another one, and exhale, allowing this moment to be as it is, allowing your body to do what it does, to settle in, settle in. I'm going to count to 2. We can take a deep breath in, hold, 2, 3, release, 2, 3. Alrighty, here we go. I'm proud of you all for showing up this morning. Way to show up this morning. Way to be proactive in your productive, encouraging future. Welcome in, Christy. We're closing out here with a breath if you wanted to join us. As we take a deep breath in, hold, 2, 3, release. Deep breath in, hold, 2, 3, release. Let it all out. Maybe do some head rotations, some shoulder rotations. Wiggle your torso. Breathe. Everything's going to be okay. And today is a new day. Today is a new day to move forward in faith, to move forward in purpose, to move forward in gratitude with what we do have, while we listen to our bodies, asking ourselves, what do we need today? And from that place of clarity, allowing ourselves to answer that question with grace, with space, and with a place of presence, peace, and poise. It's lovely seeing you all here. Proud of you all for being here. How can you encourage yourself today? You're here. That's a win. You showed up today. That's a win. Allow that momentum to carry you forward. I'll be back on Friday, same time. Make it a great one. Much love.